Hi guys, it's Laura. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I don't normally pop on to do videos on Saturday because I want people to be out and about doing their thing. But this topic came up, and since Saturday night is date night for most people, I thought it would be really important to just jump on and talk about this issue briefly so that you guys can enjoy the rest of your weekend. So let's do the legal mumbo jumbo first. Everything in this video, the content belongs to me, Dr. Laura Ellick. Feel free to share across your social media platforms. Just make sure to tag me. Any other use is unauthorized, but feel free to reach out to me and ask for permission, and we will go ahead and we will give you permission. So here's a topic that's come up recently, and thank you guys so much for suggesting these topics because I think they're really helpful, and they help not just me, they help you, they help everybody. So share. Go to my YouTube channel, Dr. Laura Ellick, or Laura Ellick it might be, and feel free to subscribe. You'll be the first to get notified when new videos come up. So the topic for today is, how do you know when you are ready to date? So let's say you've gone through a traumatic life experience. Let's say you've gone through a divorce, a breakup, an addiction, whatever it is that's going on in your life. How do you know when you're ready to get back there? That is a great question. And I think it's one that people really need to consider because you're taking into account not just your own feelings, but somebody else's feelings. So you have to remember that when you're dating, there are two people involved. So you always have to be mindful that even though you may not be invested in a relationship or in dating, the other person may be. And so any actions that you take can definitely influence that person in a negative way. And I know all my peeps out here, we're all about peace and love, and I know we don't want to be hurting anybody else. So here are some things that you need to think about before you decide whether you're ready to date again. Number one, if you are ready to date again, you know that you can talk about your past relationships without any anger, without significant hurt, without cursing the other person out. You are able to understand that it was a part of your past, that chapter is closed, and you can talk about it without getting overly emotional. It's just a fact. It's something that happened. Of course, you're hurt by it, but you're not letting that past drag into your present or into your future. That's the first one. And I see this one actually a lot where people break up and then they jump into dating right away. We call that like rebound. And I see why people want to do that. They want to stuff down the hurt. They want to stuff down the anger, just kind of put it out of their brain and move on. But again, it's only a distraction. And the real issues related to the breakup that you just had are going to come up, and they're going to negatively affect the person that you're involved with. So that's number one. Number two, have you cleaned up all of the drama in your life? So is your divorce behind you? Are the legal issues behind you? Do you have, let's say with addictions, do you have a good amount of sobriety under your belt so that you can focus on a relationship? If you are going to school, if you have 3 jobs, if you are still waiting to sign divorce papers, if you're in the middle of moving, your drama is not cleaned up yet, which means it would be really difficult to focus the time and the attention and the mental energy that you need to give to a new relationship. So just be mindful of that piece of, is your drama, is your story, is everything cleaned up? Number 3, if you have a significant history of trauma, whether it's physical abuse, emotional abuse, financial abuse, sexual abuse, whatever it is in your history, and you have not resolved that in terms of at least seeking out some treatment, understanding it, not letting it affect your present day, even though we know that PTSD does, but having it in a place where it's contained and you know what your triggers are and you know how to manage them. If you are in that place where you've done the work, you've done the treatment, yeah, then you're okay to date. If you are still raw, if you still cannot be in certain places, hear certain sounds, be with certain people, have a sexual relationship because it triggers all of these other things from the past, that stuff really needs to be resolved before you can give yourself to a relationship. And the last thing is do you feel ready? This is like the easiest one. If you are questioning whether you are ready or not to be in a relationship, then you are not ready to be in a relationship. You are not ready to date. If you have to ask people, everybody for their opinion, am I ready? Am I ready? You are not ready. And it's okay not to be ready. Take the time that you need. Seek out therapy, seek out counseling, invest in yourself, engage in self-care, go to AA, go to NA, do anything that you need to do to get yourself back in the place that you need to be able to share your life with somebody else. So those are my tips for today, guys. I love you. Thank you so much. You guys are all warriors. Peace and love. Hope you guys watch this before date night, and I hope you guys have a really great weekend. We'll catch up soon. Bye.